Peck from I'm the editor-at-large at Inside Unmanned Systems. I'm here with Cyriel Kronenburg, right? And what's your title, Cyriel?
Vice President for UAS.
Okay, so we got a heavy hitter. Tell us about what you're up to at the company at this point.
We've got a couple new products that we're launching this year. When you look at the big picture, we're all at the moment we're all about integrating into an airspace. So we're trying to really make anybody that participates in an airspace to be seen to everybody else. We started that with ADS-B. We acquired Iris Automation a little while ago, so we gained the optical, and now we're getting into drone trackers and alerting capabilities and building ADS-B networks for operators. So we have a little bit of all of that combined into one platform.
So let me drill down on that just a bit. So one of your products is deals with swap and link elimination.
Yep.
Tell us what problem you're trying to solve and how you're solving it.
That's really so our C2 line of products is really intended to meet the performance requirements of more complicated drones. So anything that is long range or that is in high risk operations, so heavy drones, the whisks of the world, anybody that will carry passengers in the future, the regulators will require high performance C2. And what we're trying to do is build a C2 solution that leverages different types of spectrum, whether it's over LTE or SATCOM or C-band, but we manage that as an entire package versus I'm just trying to get one link and then make that work.
So you really put it's an integrated package,
yep,
right?
It is. Yeah, the link manager that goes on board of the aircraft really deals with all of that. So, and it's agnostic to the type of radio that is behind it.
Right, and then you have a connectivity product.
That's the Skyline.
You're right.
Yep.
Talk about that a bit.
So that's it takes that link product and it moves it into a broader shared system. So if you take one of our customers, Vantis, where you have potentially multiple ground radios that might want to be shared by multiple operators, we manage that back end. So it's effectively a cell tower type setup, but for drones specifically.
Okay, and then we have yet another acronym, DAA, Detect and Avoid, and you have a product in there too.
Yeah, DAA we have multiple, so we're focusing primarily on the two main ones. One is everything that's cooperative, so anybody that's transmitting, we're really into detecting that transmission, and we also make the avionics that go on the drone that can transmit. That is really a network of receivers that we have started deploying throughout the U.S. We're about, I'd say, 70% of the U.S. covered. And we have various customers of that data that use it for detect and avoid, whether that's Florida Power and Light or some of the utility companies or Vantis or some of the test sites like Choctaw. They take that data in so that they have a networked DAA system. Non-cooperative, so anybody that is not transmitting, we have the Cassia product line, which is optical, so they're looking for traffic. And if it sees something, it classifies it as an aircraft or a drone or a bird, and it will tell the remote operator, hey, there's something there, and it's not an ADS-B, but we think it's a helicopter.
Would have come in handy with the Black Hawk accident.
It would have been, actually, it would have definitely been.
So I was talking to one of your colleagues, and we drifted toward regulation. I mean, everyone's waiting for Part 108.
Yep.
What
are we?
What do you hope to get out of that?
For us, there's several elements in Part 108 that I think are important, but I would say the summary of it is clarity. I think clarity on the direction that the regulator is going, so that us as manufacturers and our customers can start moving towards actual commercial operations. We need to get this industry out of the sandbox and into an operational airspace, and that's where that's for us is the most important piece.
And on the tech side, where do you see your spaces going?
We have high hopes for something called electronic conspicuity. So we were just talking about non-cooperative. So a big portion of the non-cooperative are all the guys that don't have a legal way to equip their aircraft with a transponder. So balloons, gliders, whatever it may be, small ultralights. Electronic conspicuity is a concept that came over from the UK. It's very popular in Australia, but it's effectively a battery-operated handheld ADS-B transponder that a balloon operator can carry. And as long as everybody in the airspace is transmitting to each other where they are, I don't need all the expensive tools that are right now really hampering our industry from growing. And if the regulator is willing to allow that as a means of compliance, I think we're very hopeful that will happen in Part 108. We're going to see a big catalyst to growth, because now you're creating a way for operators to operate and know what their regulatory requirements are to get there.
Yeah, great. And what do you hope to get out of this show?
We're here to meet our customers primarily. So most of our customers are here, most of our partners are here. So it's catching up, and we'll see them in their own facilities.
Right.
But
we've met you before, so
yeah, it's a good site to meet
Same
everybody.
time next year, right?
Yep.
And anything else you want to add?
No, I mean everybody wants to come check us out. Come by at the booth, and
Great.
Yep, we're here.
Okay, the booth number is
God knows,
3,000 something,
somewhere
right?
in the middle.
Right, somewhere in the middle. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Thank you.
Okay.